So I revisited something that I wrote a few years back based on Genesis 3 in the Bible. And it talked about the moment that God found Adam and Eve in the garden and they were hiding from him because they were naked. And God asked them, "Who told you you were naked?" And moments before that, they had eaten from the tree of good and evil, and they suddenly realized that they didn't have on any clothes. Basically, they were exposed. And so they realized that they were naked. So God already knew. It was a rhetorical question, but who told you you were naked? So I wrote about this in terms of us as women and how we go through life kind of in this blissful place of ignorance. And we don't really know what our flaws are until people start pointing them out and making a big deal about them and start turning them into negatives, right? Because before that, their bodies were beautiful. They had nothing to be ashamed of. And so they didn't hide them. But as soon as they took a bite of this forbidden fruit, suddenly they felt exposed and they were ashamed of something that God had created. And God created us, and sometimes we are ashamed of things about ourselves that God finds beautiful. And so we will get into relationships with people that don't appreciate the things that God finds beautiful in us, and they will tear those things down. They will tell us that we are too loud, we are too aggressive, we are too ambitious, we are too this and too that. Our nose is too big, our lips are too big, our butt is too big, or our chest is too flat, or we're too skinny, or all the things that God created us to be, the things that he made us. And suddenly we're hiding from the world. We're hiding those things, or we're trying to change those things about ourselves, or we're putting a mask on to try to cover those things. And we're looking for ways to camouflage things that are really the essence of who we are. So how can we be authentic in our relationships if we're hiding the most important parts of ourselves? So that's something that I want to talk about. I want to talk to women about, and men too, but I really want to talk to us about, because I think as women, we spend a lot more time trying to camouflage those things. So I'd love to have you guys sound off in the comments. Tell me what you think. What happened in your life that caused you to start hiding parts of yourself and start camouflaging? I'd be really interested to know. Who told you you were naked?